Welcome to our world-ending horrors. I'm Meek Nomicon, and today I'm playing through part 1 of The Cleaner, where the world has been decimated by a new disease, and now all that's left for people to do is clean up the mess left behind by the dead. Mum, I had a terrible nightmare. Everyone was dead. The one I loved was crying. Worry not, my child. Everything is all right, see? The smiling death, a new tragedy. Experts call this event the decimation. It's an Angel Street attack. The smiling death, the deadliest disease. The void vanishes. It's broken already. Ugh. There once was a man living in a very broken world. All around him, everything was collapsing, leaving nothing but dust in its wake. And yet, all he wanted was a working VCR. You were supposed to be my payment. Why can't you work? It's of no use. The lady told me her parents hadn't used it in forever. People could die. Societies could vanish around him. It wasn't any of his business. He had very few pleasures in life, and one of them had been denied to him for years. If he could have watched it one last time, then he would have been a happy man. My shift is over. I suppose this is as far as I'll go for today. What day is it again? Tuesday. Will he be there then? I hope so. I could use some distraction. There we go, a nice relaxing, colourful drink after a busy day at work. All that was left to him were these meaningless nights, vanishing faster than the alcohol inside his blood. He couldn't complain, however. It wasn't the worst thing he had experienced. In fact, it was almost pleasant. Good evening. You're back? I suppose I am. Hey man, up for a drink? You bet. That man, always smiling, every night they'd met. Usually he wouldn't stick with the same person for more than a few nights, but they had been hanging out for a good month or two by now. He couldn't even remember exactly. He was entertaining enough to make those late hours go faster. He was never listening to all he was said fully, only grasping bits and pieces of his light-hearted chats. Yet it was more than enough. It was the end of the world after all, wasn't it? He couldn't exactly be picky. As long as he wasn't asking him anything personal, all was good. For now, he had been quite skilled at following his rules. So, how was your day? Nothing special. Right. Anything in particular you want to drink? Let's see. He was no fool. He knew that guy must have had it bad for him to bear with his selfishness. Had the world still been normal, he would have probably found someone else more interesting, in another bar perhaps. But by now, they were all stuck there until their days would run out. It's almost 9 p.m. Are they still doing it? Yesterday there was nothing, so I wonder. What are you talking about? The 9 p.m. broadcast. You know, pretty much the last one there is. Or was. I have no interest in it. Not a TV fan? Not exactly. Is it still going to be about how everyone is dying? Maybe. Not much else to talk about these days. I'd rather have a good movie to watch if I was going to die. Yeah, get a point. Hey. Who decided this was a good idea? They once thought that perhaps the smiling death was connected to electronic devices. Such nonsense. I don't think anyone could ever prove anything when it comes to that disease. Indeed. We have nothing. And we will never have anything at this rate. My only problem is what are we having tonight? So, enough about all that. My, as brash as always. I'm always astonished to see how unwavering you are, young one. There's no use in thinking about death when we're alive, is there? That's quite the impressive piece of logic. How about I get you a stronger drink as well, then? You'll think less. Well, sure. Always as rich as well. Don't say that. I almost worked for free today. You know who the only people with money still are today, don't you? So what about it? I work hard to earn it. I don't doubt that. It's just some people in that line of business abuse of this crooked system. You don't even know what my job is. How can you even know if I'm charging too much? I wouldn't be surprised seeing how you are. Careful there. I can always bring my money somewhere else, you know. That I doubt. I mean, is there any value left in the money if the world's, ended? Even when times were normal, you would get kicked out for getting into arguments. Enough about this, yeah? I'm too tired to be arguing. How about we talk about something else? Alright. Anything you'd like to hear? Have you been reading anything else lately? I've read a few poems. Anything good? It depends. How about you tell me some? Okay. You are too nice to him. There was something soothing when he could hear him recite the poems or story he had read during the day. A part of him wondered about his someone would spend the apocalypse at the library, but it was none of his business. To each his own, as long as he could listen to some stories, as long as he could feel what dreams were like, in that infinite darkness he couldn't escape from. Hey. Oh? Good morning. Good morning. This must be the first time I see you leaving. It's not my fault you sleep in every time. I guess. Can I get you something? I have some coffee, I think. Sure. As long as it's quick. Are you up to anything fun today? I don't think so, no. Work only. I see. Are you going to the library again? Not today. There's something I have to do. Like what? Sorry, I can't really tell. So, you do have your secrets as well, huh? Not as much as you do, I'd say. Fair enough. I can tell you something, though. When I'm hopefully done with that, I really want to find a doctor. Why? A checkup won't hurt, will it? I mean, I suppose it's kind of like what state is the world actually in? I know you said the world's ending, but how far along the process has the end been? It's been forever since the last time. Are you going to die? What? If you are, just tell me. No need to be shy. I'm not sure how you got that idea. But if you know any good doctor, let me know. My back has been hurting a lot. Same for my arm. Although it's probably related to my work. I've never been sick, so I don't know. Does this mean I need to take it easy during the night? I didn't mean it that way. Good. It's the only time of the day I can have some fun. Are you that bored during the end of the world? I am. What about it? I see. Thanks for the coffee. I mean, I can understand that. I mean, I can't imagine the end of the world is going to be that exciting. Unless it's something like a zombie apocalypse. That could be exciting. Terrifying but exciting. I think the world started ending through disease. I suppose it'd be quite how fast it escalated. Don't mention it. Will I be seeing you on Saturday? I might go tonight as well, if you're up for it. Otherwise, Saturday is fine. I might be a bit busier today. But if you don't mind waiting until a bit later, I can show up. That's fine with me. Good. Then, I'll see you later, yeah? Yeah. Have a good day? You too. Huh? Did he drop something? There's something under the table. A visit card. Sharon's boat cleaning services. Oh. A cleaner, huh? Let's see here. This should be a pretty easy one. Nothing weird seems to have happened. My client was her friend, so she would have known. Let's get to this. I better start with the body was. Okay. Oh. Damn. Did the body just combust? What is going on with this disease? Enter. Okay, yes, there we go. Have I cleaned it? There we are. Okay, all good. Time for the rest of the house. Wait, did the Thanos... Is this after the Thanos snap? Did everyone just turn to ash and dust? Is that where I just need to broom sweep them away? Oh, okay, there's different kinds of minigames. I wasn't paying attention, I was just trying to rapidly click. Oh, even more time. Right. X, Z, Z, Z. I think I missed it. X, Z, X. There we go, that's a good sign. Oh. That's terrifying. Could this be my client and the dead woman? This picture looks pretty old. Happier times, huh? I don't know. Was the faces blurred? Okay. Now we're back to the spam one. That's fine. There we go. Is there anything else I can find here? Skadoosh. That one's easy. Oh, imagine if they start getting really, really fast though. Okay. So we're doing good. I think we're about halfway there. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is, doing a legal version of Nobodies, huh? Just going around to crime scenes, cleaning everything up. The difference between those two games is I'm not actually hiding a crime. I don't think. Hey, I found another one. This one looks a lot more recent. Were her kids on it? I wonder what school is like. Oh, did I never go to school? ZZX. Beautiful. Now we got the big pile. Let's douche. I think that's the easiest one so far. I mean, all of them are actually not that hard. Wouldn't you actually start paying attention, surprisingly? There we go. Happy birthday, Grandma! Cute. Too bad it's in this house. That is very true. Poor kid. Terribly sorry, but I'm afraid your grandma's a little bit deceased. I may have swept away her burnt ashes. So I wonder how escalated the end of the world currently is in this universe. Oh, curses, that went wrong already. X, Y, X. There we go. I perfectly cleaned the entire house. Ah, death certificates, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Too many. My client said that all of her family perished before her. Quite the harsh fate for the grandmother. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be like the worst fate. Alright, everything is ready to be taken out. This was relatively fast. Now for the final part. Press C. What? Demons! Oh, nice! They all left me behind. Wait, oh, is that gonna be the shadow of the grandma? No time to lose on things like these. Well, okay, I guess we're gonna follow the blood trail. Sorry, Grandma. Oh wait, I can't. Do I need to do something here then? I mean, you got a red book here. Do I need this? Oh, I do. Okay. Here. Goodbye, Mrs. Meredith Kearns. Okay, that's it. One done for today. 2 more, isn't it? Okay, so I'm guessing like the last thing I need to do is find the thing connecting the shadow still to this realm. Time to get a move then. The more cores, the better. Hey. Oh, hi. How was the doctor's visit? I couldn't find one that would accept my new patients. Is that why you look so down? No, it's... I have a lot of problems, all at the same time lately. I see. Will you still sit down with me for a bit? Sure. The usual for you? Why not? Alright, give me a second. Anything cool to say about your day? Not particularly. Does your back still hurt? All the time lately. I can maybe give you a massage later, Where's the catch? Nothing really. Just know I'm not the gentlest person there is. Oh, that. You're not particularly gentle in anything you do, if I had to be honest. Complaining now? No, Sorry, I've just had a rough couple of days. It's okay. I'm sure you'll find a solution to your problems. I'm afraid that might not happen, but I appreciate the kind words. Were they kind? For your standards, I'd say yes. Good then. Have another drink, yeah? It's on me. I can? Of course. Just do your best until nothing hurts anymore. If I could have just half of your thick skin, I'd be happy. Can't say if it's a curse or a blessing, especially lately. Who would barely care even if you were the one dying of the smiling death? For sure. I really don't care. Quite impressive. You be you, I'll be me. If everyone was like me, this world would sink even faster. That's for sure. Maybe. Here it is. Thanks. You two enjoy tonight as well. For as long as we all can. I need to head out soon, but first, the most important part of the day. I should take a moment to also tidy up the storage while I'm at it. Okay, so storage through here, I'm guessing? No need to go out just yet. I was incorrect in the storage. Okay, maybe storage is upstairs. There we go. First, the candles. Alright, just like every other day. Meredith Kearns. Amelia Baxter. Keaton Riggs. For the new world. Now, where to start with all of these boxes? Maybe I should get rid of them. Nobody is coming for this stuff. I don't remember having anyone scheduled this morning. Okay. Hello. Can anyone see the phone? Oh, maybe it was the doorbell. Hello? Hey there. You. How did you get here? You dropped your visit card in my place. And you read it? A bit hard not to. Well, sorry for the trouble, but you didn't have to come all the way here to give it back. No, I'm here for business. Excuse me? I'm being serious.
You know you're supposed to have an appointment. My clients list is quite long.
I know. All the other places, I couldn't even get to the main door.
But
Here, there's only you.
and
Will you at least hear me out?
until I need to get my first cleaning, okay?
That would be more than alright. You're the first cleaner I could talk to.
Depending on what you ask, I might be the last one as well.
Right.
No drinks or fancy things, since I didn't expect anyone. So speak up. I have barely 20 minutes left before I need to get going.
You truly do sound like a busy man. But every cleaner must be lately.
Is this how you start? By wasting time?
No, I apologize. I'm looking for someone who can clean up my friend's house.
Yes?
It takes forever with the waiting lists, and the price inflation doesn't help either.
Do you think that I'm that different from the others?
You run a smaller business, clearly. I thought I might have a chance.
So there's something you're not telling me if all the others refused.
Since we know each other, I'll be honest from the start.
I really...
Don't have a huge budget for this. The funeral took most of my savings, with the awful new prices.
Such a good friend that you are, huh?
I'm the only one she had left.
Oh, is she your special someone or something?
No. She's just my best friend. I owe her this much.
But you cannot pay for it.
I can pay. I'll give you everything I have.
This is very far from my rates.
You too.
Doubting my work?
I'm sure you're a pro. It's just that... How are we supposed to pay for this when everyone around us is dying?
Look, you don't have to clean her house.
I do, though.
Alright then. Not with this money. Not by a long shot.
Can't we make it a favor?
Over what?
Over a relationship?
I don't remember owning something to random people I sleep with.
You only see me as that, huh?
Didn't I make it clear the first time?
You did.
No feelings, young man. This is nothing personal. I just cannot run this business to the ground. Do you know how much competition there is out there with so many dead people?
Look, I'll do anything you want in exchange.
Huh?
I can tell you as many stories as you want. I can read you any book you want. Or get you any drink. I'll do anything you want at night as well.
I'm sorry, but I really don't have any use for any of this.
I can clean with you.
Can't you clean it on your own then?
I lack the equipment and maybe the stomach.
I can't really help you then.
I thought that maybe...
You thought wrong. And I only have 5 minutes left. So unless you have a secret weapon, it might be time to give up.
I don't have anything else.
I'm sorry then. You do know where the door is though.
Ah, I'm sorry, Jess. I failed you once again.
Jess?
That's her name, yeah. Not that it matters to you, does it?
Jess how? What's her full name?
Jess Blackwell, why?
Jess Blackwell?
Did you hear about her family, maybe? I can assure you that she's not...
Keep it down for a second, will you?
Yeah,
What was her high school name?
Summerfield. Why are you asking? Did you know her?
Time is up.
Ah, look,
Listen to me, yeah?
Yeah?
I can clean her place after I'm done with my regular work.
Really?
But let's set a few rules.
Of course.
We start tomorrow. because I have nothing prepared for today. And you help me clean it.
That's totally fine with me.
I'll accept your payment, but just know it would take some time if we proceed this way.
Anything is okay. I'd do anything to get this done with you.
We have an agreement then. I'll send you a text about where and when we can meet before we're going there. Be sure to send me the address. I'll need you to fill some forms as well.
Okay. Thank you so very much.
Don't. If she wasn't Jess, I wouldn't be doing this.
Jess Blackwell. Now, that was one name he hadn't heard in forever. Yet, in the past, it was the only name he might as well have known for years. And now, he had put himself into quite the troublesome situation for her sake. Frankly, he was disappointed in himself for never learning to let go of certain things. Yet, there was only one Jess Blackwell in the whole world, and she was gone as well. The day after. You're late. Sorry, I don't know this area too well just yet.
Make sure you do tomorrow.
So, are we going to clean now?
Yes. I got the products, so we should be good to go.
No special gear?
I've got a mask for you.
What about you?
No need. I only need my gloves.
You are the pro.
Not a word to my boss.
You have a boss?
She's the one who started this business. She's in charge of the funerals. There's no body anymore, right?
No, there isn't.
Great. Do tell me she didn't die in her bathtub, please.
She didn't. Why?
It would make my job a whole lot harder, I promise.
I don't want to know why. But now I'm a bit curious about your boss.
Don't be. Or she'll never let me hear the end of this. Let's go?
Yeah. Thank you again.
No thanks, I said.
Sorry.
And no apologies.
You're a special kind of guy, aren't you?
Oh, you'll see. You'll probably never invite me drinking together ever again.
I'm pretty concerned now. Okay, it's open.
Good. Let's first clean where the body was, yeah? It will make things a bit easier for us later on. What's with that face?
Nothing. I'm ready.
Are you?
Yes?
We'll see. Oh, boy! This is something, I'll be honest. But it's not the first time either. You don't look okay.
You're so gonna flake, right? It's just the smell.
If you can't stand it, you won't be of much use to me in here.
I'm sorry. I'll do my best.
Alright, how about you stay here for a bit today? I'll take care of the smell and all of that.
Huh? Would that be alright?
Make yourself useful. Don't slack off just because I'm not looking, and we'll get along.
What do you need me to do then?
Finish signing up those papers, and if you get some time, do clean around the entrance a bit, will ya?
That works.
Great then. Tell me where I'm supposed to go through, and where did she die? I don't like wasting time.
Her bedroom. You can go from the hallway connected to the living room, if you can still see it.
Got it. I'll see you in a bit then.
Take care.
Don't worry, this is not any different than any other day, for me.
Right.
There we go. Okay, excuse me, I need to get past whatever's obstructing me right now. Oh, boy, that's a lot to clean. So, this is the other side. Not a bad house, Jess, I'm sure. Although, I'm sure it must have been better in its old days. Can you hear me from here?
I can.
We're getting rid of the furniture and all that as well, right?
If possible, yeah. I don't think anything is salvageable.
There could be something, but no point if nobody uses them anymore. No one is getting them, right?
No, I could take something, but not the big stuff.
Understood. Still, impressed that we need to empty these places, as if someone else was going to buy them later on. But directives are directives, and fines are fines. If they think they can repopulate this planet faster than it's dying, it's not my problem. Okay, let's get through here. Excuse me, it's such a mess. I'm guessing I need to go through here. Oh! Oh, damn, is that rope? Here then, time to work. Okay, I gotta sweep all the rope ashes up. There we go. I am sure you wouldn't have ended like this, hadn't it been for that disease. I don't need to be a detective to guess that much. Okay, oh, so we got to double sweep this area. Well, there was a big pile of ashes there. Oh, still the same hair color, huh? So, it is my jest. Would you look at that? Oh, damn! Wait, her hair is just still on the floor? Just a little bit more. This took a bit of manpower, but most of it is gone. Let me sanitize this all for a second, and then the other guy can also come help me out. Everything should be better now. I've taken all the trash away and the house shouldn't smell bad anymore.
Ah, thank you.
So I'll be expecting some extra help tomorrow, yeah?
Of course.
I really don't have that much free time, with all the other cases to deal with.
Already very grateful for this.
It's nothing.
You look lost in thought. Anything bothered you?
I wouldn't say that. Bother is not the right word. I'm merely wondering.
About what?
She died from the smiling death, didn't she?
How did you guess?
I hadn't seen her in ages, but Jess didn't strike me as the kind of person to end her own life, no matter what. Am I wrong?
No, you aren't. It's not a stretch nowadays, but I'm impressed. Was she your friend?
No, she wasn't.
But you knew each other.
You could say that, yes.
Will you tell me a bit about it?
No. Too much work for no meaning.
Okay.
Don't take it personally.
At this point, I guess I'm not taking anything with you personally.
Excuse me?
No, it's just that I've been wondering.
About what?
Hadn't it been Jess, you'd have left me in my despair.
And? Do I owe you something?
Do you even know my name? You don't, do you?
You know I could stop helping you out right now.
I don't mean to make you angry. I'm just a bit sad.
Is that my problem?
I mean, if there's any consolation, I don't even know our own name. Are you going to leave me behind?
This is for Jess. Keep it in mind. Don't push it though. Sometime here tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say.
Alright.
You look down tonight. No rendezvous with your friend?
No. I guess not.
Did you finally have enough of him?
I'd say he hasn't been too kind to me lately.
That isn't very surprising. He's a real mystery, that one. Comes and goes as he pleases. Even before everything crumbled down, he was quite the free spirit.
So, nobody knows anything about him?
That's about right.
Not even his name?
Absolutely not.
Quite weird.
Why are you that interested in him? He can be pretty nasty.
Oh, he can. But by now, I just want to know who he is. As something I need to make sure of.
Like what?
He said he knew my best friend, but I've never seen him.
Were they in the same school?
No, me and Jess were in the same class from kindergarten to high school. She could have met him later, but wouldn't she have at least mentioned him?
How do you mention someone without a name?
Good point, I suppose. Still, I need to ascertain something.
You do you, but I'd suggest you stay away from him. From what I've understood through the years, there's only one person who can order him around.
There is? Yeah, but some stories might be better left forgotten.
The day after.
You can't keep on treating clients like that.
Sorry, boss. I'm just there to clean, not to...
Hey! Apologize to him, okay? I know you want to talk to him.
About what?
About Jess. About himself, maybe? Why not?
I'm not interested in him.
How long have you been hooking up?
Why does it matter?
Clearly, you could have gone to someone else.
This is none of your business.
Isn't it? Still, I'd be a fool to let you waste whatever you have left.
There's nothing left.
Is there?
Even Jess, she's dead. I merely spend this life cleaning until it all ends.
Is that your wish?
It is.
How sad.
Hello.
Hi.
All ready?
Yeah. After you.
Sure. Let's start with the entrance. It will make our lives easier.
Okay. Merely doesn't smell awful anymore.
See? I told you.
I'm glad.
Okay. Let's go. Do this. Wait, do I have to do 40 or 2? I know I'm the professional, but that doesn't sound very fair. Come on, buddy. I am outpacing you so much right now. You'll need to get a wriggle on. Here goes the first batch. He has done absolutely oops. He has done oh, car says it changes. There it is.
Is he still not clearly Did that one just spawn?
Oh no, maybe it just oops. Maybe it just lit up. Okay, XXZ. Is he gonna be oh, there he goes. So much fast food, huh? Wasn't Jess cooking anymore?
Maybe you can guess it, but seeing how inaccessible the kitchen is.
It's a shame. She was pretty good.
She was.
Okay, and here we go. Well, at least he's done one, I suppose. Not the most helpful, but I'm pretty sure I would have finished those 2 by now. Never mind. Okay. Ooh, a postcard. So she had some friends. As expected. I wonder if they're okay. Probably not. Here we are, okay. We're nearly into the living room. I am making such good progress. You hear that, buddy? Ta-da! Are you gonna finish the second one now? This is a thesis. Jess wrote it. Hey,
Yeah?
are you done over there?
Almost.
Good. Look, I'm sorry for yesterday.
Huh? You did strike me as someone who apologizes.
I usually don't, but my boss was really mad. I don't want to get on her bad side.
I see. Is she your friend?
Yeah. So, I do think what she says is always right.
Is that why you're apologizing then?
Yes. I also wanted to know a bit more about Jess.
Alright, let's start this over, shall we? I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Can I get your name?
No. You can just call me the cleaner.
Guess I'll take what I can.
Don't think of it as me being mean this time around.
Are you going to tell me you have no name?
Pretty much.
I must have a sudden talent for picking up on the only guy with these many mysteries.
Maybe. Or perhaps I've just picked up everyone, so it was bound to happen.
Never had anything serious.
Nope. You look like a serious guy, though.
I must apologize for that. It was my first time doing something like that.
I figured.
So if I'm too clingy or...
Worry not. Aren't I good at distancing people?
You must be.
So, no boyfriend for you?
Had one when I was finishing high school, but we broke up before I was in my 3rd year. So it's been a while.
Why, the casual thing then?
It's the end of the world, hey? Might as well get a bit crazier, right?
Fair enough.
And I don't want my heart broken again, to be honest.
So, there is more. Let me help you clean this up.
Sorry, I'm no pro.
I didn't expect you to be.
This is also probably the first time you've asked me about myself.
Can't I? We're stuck in here for some more time, after all.
I don't mind. It's hard to have a real discussion with anyone lately.
So, you picked the bar.
Yeah,
You were brave enough to talk to me.
I thought you were cute. But I didn't dislike your rules and all of that. If I don't get attached, I can't be sad a second time, right?
True enough. You know by now I'm pretty brash, so... Let me be mad as well. What did he do to you?
I don't mind talking about anything, as long as there aren't too many people listening.
It's only me. And some ghosts, perhaps.
Don't joke like that.
How can you know?
I don't, but I'm sure you would.
Interesting opinion.
There isn't much for me to say, though.
Oh?
He just found someone he liked better. Still, I hated it. I thought he would have told me before they do anything.
Cheating is awful. Even I don't do that.
I'm glad to hear that.
You said Jess was your friend, yes?
She was.
I'm sure she must have been furious as well.
Yeah, she was. She always had my back.
How did you meet her?
It wasn't really a choice. Same neighborhood, same school. We became fast friends, and that's about it. Went to the same place until high school. Even our universities weren't too far.
I see. I had no idea.
Well, how did you know her? You're doing all of this for Jess, after all.
I never really had the chance to talk to her much.
I'll say that your actions speak for themselves, though.
Could be. I found this thesis earlier. Do you want to keep it?
Oh, why not? Yeah. She worked so hard on that.
I'll make a pile with the things that we'll get at the end of this. I'm not smart enough, so you will tell me what she studied?
She was a history teacher. Pretty cool, huh?
I'm sure she must have been awesome, yeah. She had a lot of patience and love to give.
The students loved her. I'm sure you can find some stuff from them in all of this mess.
I'll be looking for it then. Aren't a history teacher as well, are you?
I'm not indeed. Wanna try a guess?
Literature teacher.
Because I always tell you about my books.
Yes.
Interesting. Wrong, unfortunately. I don't think you can get it right, though.
I'll think about it. We still have plenty of time.
Do you want me to guess your job?
Very funny. How about you guess my name then?
What? Well, okay.
I'll give you one chance per day. Feeling lucky enough?
Not really. Let me think. Noah?
Noah. I wish.
I was thinking of boats and all that because of your visit card.
You can thank my boss for that. For this whole company, to be fair.
But you followed her.
I'd follow her anywhere.
Isn't that loyalty at its best?
I do owe her this much.
You do have your cute sides, don't you?
You wish. I'd say the entrance looks much better.
Is this it for today?
Let me give a final cleanup and take all the trash bags out.
I can help with that.
Good boy. I might buy you an extra drink tonight.
Oh, are we going to the bar?
Do you have anything else to do?
No, I'm just not too much in the mood to drink tonight as well.
Does your back still hurt?
Unfortunately, yeah. But I think it's because of all of this.
Like what?
I've been looking for a cleaner for weeks at this point. Finally finding you has made my stress level lower immensely. Which is a good thing, but it also means I'm pretty tired.
You don't owe me anything. So go home and rest while you're done here.
Will you keep my extra drink coupon for the next time?
All right, Danny boy.
I now regret telling you my name.
The day after. I need to see if her core is around here before Daniel shows up. Regular humans can't see them, but better safe than sorry, and he might wonder about what I'm doing. Okay, so going to see. That's her, huh? Yes. You've had it rough, haven't you? Okay, so I can't get past her in that form. So now, there we go. Follow the blood. Wait, I've just realised. Yeah, I can see the glowing book from here. There we go. It's in here, yes? The core is here. Huh? It's fragmented. Oh, this is not good.
Good morning. What's that?
That what?
The thing floating above your head.
You can see it?
Can't you? Did you eat it?
What? I don't eat them. I keep them safe.
What are they, though?
That is not for your ears. But that means there's something you haven't told me.
Like what?
You're not supposed to see them as a common human. So, what are you?
I could ask you the same question then.
I'm not a common human. Simple as that.
Is that going to be my only answer?
Probably. Unless you tell me the truth first.
I have no idea. Never seen one before.
Just know that they're mine.
Sure. Are there more?
Jess's one is fragmented. So they should be around here.
It belonged to Jess.
I can't tell if you're being serious or playing me for a fool.
I truly have no idea what just happened. Why would I lie to you anyway?
Good question. I need all of the fragments though, so tell me if you see one.
Alright. What use do they have? Okay, I get it. Wrong question.
Let's just clean, yeah?
Sure. Do we move to the living room?
Sure thing. It might end up being the worst part, but once it's done, it's done. The kitchen also looked like a rough shape. I'm not sure.
But I'm on board.
One part at a time, or we'll go crazy.
Got it.
Okay, so... Yeah, it probably would have been nice to start in the kitchen, 'cause it's a smaller area, but I guess we can work through the living room. Are you going to get more than 2 done today? That is my question now. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at right now. I'm guessing I don't want to know then. There we go. So, have you done anything yet?
You know what? I might want to leave you to it.
Oh dear. This bread must have been here for longer than some of the tenants.
Is it that bad?
Yup. Don't get me wrong though, I love cleaning.
So, is your house sparkling?
I wouldn't say that. Somehow, I do not enjoy cleaning my own place.
This is an interesting fact.
Okay. Oh no, I have to be in this certain spot. I understand.
Has he even cleaned a piece yet?
I'm not entirely sure how helpful you're being.
What's the worst thing you found? I'm slightly curious.
Except for the bodies?
Yeah, I meant it more like objects or food or something.
Hard to say. I think the worst ones, I wasn't even sure what they were anymore.
Fair point. Was it different cleaning before all of this started, or were you doing something else?
I feel like nothing much has changed for me despite all. Always a trauma cleaner, for as long as I can remember. It's the clients that changed. Before, it was always seen as a rarity or exception. But now, everyone is merely accepting it as a mirror of our future lives. They all think they will die of the smiling death, and the decimation will end humanity. At least, the sane ones. I won't talk about what all those who still live in the old world inside their own little heads.
I feel you. My parents had a hard time accepting the truth.
Like what? I've heard all sorts of excuses.
My father truly believed the system would have found a way, anything, a vaccine, or at least a way to understand how this terrible disease can be avoided or weakened.
A fool's errand, unfortunately.
I feel like I should stop even trying finding a reason to this all.
That would be wiser indeed. Was your mother more of that idea?
My mother was just clinging very hard to her old world. I couldn't understand a single thing about what she told me near the end.
I'm no expert, but not understanding is something better than knowing the truth.
Can we even find it? For the decimation?
I don't think we're supposed to. Those who know it, they just know it. No use trying to make them talk.
Do you know?
You're giving me too much credit. What I know is but a figment of the truth. The bigger one, I don't think anyone can understand it.
It reminds me of the bows.
The bows.
When she was far too lost, my mother talked about hearing the bows, like most other victims. Yet, she also told me that when you hear them, you know what's coming. I have no idea what I'm supposed to understand.
Take it as you'll know when the time comes. Until then, don't think about it.
Is that how you get through all this?
No, there's more to it. Still, my thoughts won't apply to you, so don't overthink it.
I'm even more confused.
You must be. Okay, come on. We've made so little progress.
I still don't think he's done a single bit of cleaning yet.
What benefit do you have of being here? You are so useless.
He's not cleaned anything.
I swear to God, he hasn't touched a single thing. Ah, he's just getting in my way, isn't he? You're just here to slow me down.
Can I ask you something else?
Sure.
Were your parents also?
No. I have no parents. Makes it easier, right?
You are wrong. So you have no name, no parents.
No family either. Only me and this business that my boss trusts me enough with.
I see. Thanks for sharing. Can't be easy.
This kind of is. For me, I don't particularly feel anything towards my past. Or most things.
It's a good trait for this kind of job, isn't it?
Must be why they picked me.
You didn't choose it on your own?
No. But I rarely pick anything on my own.
Except for your drinking and men.
Bullseye. I can be very particular about other stuff though.
I bet. Will you tell me?
Is this the right place?
Maybe?
I'll keep it for another time. Just know that I can be very picky when it comes to food or hobbies.
Interesting.
Okay, I understand his purpose. He has none but chatting, that's all he's here for. Oh, this is...
I haven't seen that book in a while.
You know it?
I think they had it at my school. Isn't it a classic for kids?
Is it?
I feel like everyone I know had to read it for an assignment or something, but maybe different schools have different books.
I don't know.
You don't know?
If it's about school, I'm the wrong person to ask stuff to.
Homeschooled?
You could say that, perhaps.
Didn't your family make you read anything?
That book, I guess.
So, did you like it?
At the time, yes. I'm not sure I'd enjoy it as much by now. But I do like a good story.
Right. Never thought I'd get a guy to hook up with me because I can recall a lot of books.
Surprised?
A bit, I won't lie. My ex used to say it was boring and useless outside of exams.
Screw him then. Is he dead?
Good question. I'm not sure. Didn't keep in touch with most of the people I knew when I had to take care of my mum.
I don't wish anything good to people who complain about such things. Still, you're a good boy, aren't you?
For staying with my family?
Yes. Just like how Jess was a good girl.
She was one of the best. Always took care of me when I was in trouble.
I suppose I could say the same.
Which is why we're here.
Yes.
You know, our parents always tried getting us together. We were attached to the hip, so I guess that as soon we'd become a couple.
I'm glad I never had parents for that reason as well.
It wasn't out of ill will, I think. Still, Jess was the knight in shining armor. Even when I came out to them, she was still there to have my back. There was no need in the end, but I'm grateful she did that.
I can see that happening. Always the brave one, Jess. This book, it's called The Butterfly, right?
It is, yeah. You can barely read it on this version, though.
I had no idea what a butterfly was at the time. Except for the drawings in here. I thought that maybe they didn't exist at all.
Is that so?
She always told me I'd be one day.
Huh? A butterfly? So, you can fly far away from here and be free.
Never mind. I've been thinking about our little challenge.
Yes?
Are you a writer, perchance?
Oh, why that conclusion?
Talking about books, spending days at the library. And you said your arm and back hurt. Is that unreasonable?
It's a pretty good theory. Not exactly that, however.
Colour me surprised. Then indulge me, will you?
What do you want to know?
Why the library and all the books? Just a literature fan, or is there something more to it?
That's not completely false. I enjoy reading a lot, so that's one reason.
The other one?
My mother was a writer in her free time. Teacher during the day. She wrote a lot of critiques as well, so I thought I might as well read the book she held dear.
That's pretty sweet.
When she had lost her mind entirely, she always talked about them, but I hadn't met them. It might be too late by now, but I hope I can talk about them with her one day. Sorry, was that too personal?
It's fine. I'm just bad at answering when it's about something the other person really holds dear. You might have guessed that I'm bad at social stuff.
You do listen a lot, though.
Is it a good thing?
Someone who lends an ear to others must be a good person, right? I'd say there's a reason why I'm stuck with you.
Right. I was a bit surprised. Most people don't even go for round 2 with me, although I'm not that interested myself.
I was glad as well that you came to talk to me again, the night after. Thought there was no way that was going to happen.
Hi.
Some of the others at the bar told me you never pick the same person more than once. And I'm always scared people will get bored of me very quickly.
Don't say that. As long as we're on the same wavelength, isn't that the important part?
Right.
So, how about we finish this first part of the living room and then call it a day?
I won't say no. This has been a bit exhausting.
What has been exhausting for you, Daniel? You've done nothing! Literal nothing, Daniel. I'm still adamant he has not cleaned a single part. It takes training for sure. Do you think that a part of her core is in here?
Why not?
You seem
more knowledgeable about that book than I am.
Let's see. One more.
Still not used to this.
You only see the core, right? Not everything else?
Everything else?
I have my answer. Time to take out all of the trash bags, or we'll never make it to the entrance.
Alright.
I need to go to the office for a bit after this, but if you feel better, do come say hi. I'll be at the usual spot.
If I don't come, will you pick someone else? Sorry, I've just been wondering.
If you're the only one?
Yeah. Sorry, I shouldn't. It's just that our rules don't really state anything about that.
Taking them as if they were laws, huh?
I don't want to do something you're against.
Look, I'll be there. Feel free to come. My drink and I will be waiting for you, otherwise we'll just go home after a few hours. I'm not going to look for fun elsewhere when I'm satisfied already.
Is that true?
Why would I lie?
I'll come then. Just need to get my food supplies for the week, but I'll get there after that.
Good, good. I'll see you later then, Daniel.
You do remember my name.
I'd rather not repeat an experience of feeling guilty for it.
I'm glad though. Person whose name I still don't know.
No new guesses?
How about Liam?
Why?
Because it's pretty, like you.
Ah, wrong again. But aren't you silly for trying that? The day after.
It smells good.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
You said I could use the coffee machine yesterday night, so I did.
I really didn't mind waking up to the smell of coffee. So, do you use it to your heart's content? For as long as there is coffee.
I might have my means of getting some, you know. But I don't have such a modern machine to make it.
Then you bring the coffee and I'll let you use it. Does that work?
I'm all for it.
If you make the coffee in the morning, I might ask you to come every day though.
Every day might be a lot. Weren't you the one whose back hurt?
We could just watch a movie or something from time to time. No, huh?
Movies might be my weak spot. Don't tempt me.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind for later then, hey?
I shouldn't have said that. I'm off, yeah?
Be careful out there.
I will. You can have some coffee when you get up. No need to leave your bed now if you don't have a job.
Do I look that unemployed?
Sorry, it's just that lately people with jobs connected to death are running everyone. But the others, not really.
I know. Most of the people I know ask for jobs at funeral parlors and such. You wouldn't be wrong in saying that I haven't had much to do lately.
Well, guess your job. Worry not.
I'll be looking forward to it then.
For now, it's going to be cleaning time again for me. See you later for that living room, okay?
Sure.
This should be it for today. I can't give Jess's fragments just yet. I need all of them first. Then she'll be able to... I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh, not again. So many wasted cores.
Are you okay?
Hello there. I'm annoyed, but that's about it.
I got really worried for a second.
Too much work to think about it. Although these kind of things are very bothersome for people like me.
I'm not sure I follow.
How about you tell me more while we clean? It's about time anyway.
I suppose the important part is that you're okay, but are you not shaken at all?
Do you want a drink or something to calm down?
No, I'm fine.
Off to work then. Let's do this part for a day.
Alright.
Okay, you gonna do anything? I'm purposely gonna leave one directly in front of him. So we're not gonna touch that one. That one with the grey and brown splodge. We are not touching that specific one, and if it's not done. So, tell me all about it. When I looked outside, it was all smoke and charred flesh.
I'd say that's accurate. Someone blew up a part of the street when people were getting some supplies.
Slaughtering innocents won't bring you anywhere. Such foolish act.
Everyone is worried the Void is back.
Back?
You know, the crazy organization that caused a lot of terrorist attacks when the Spying Death started.
I hadn't heard of them in a while. Everything was a lot quieter.
Yeah, they disappeared without a trace soon after. People are scared they're back after this.
I see. Still, I doubt it.
How can you say that?
They're all dead.
What?
All they ever did was waste a lot of cores. Pretty unforgivable.
Again with cores and things I can't understand.
I apologize. I'm not supposed to say anything about this to other people.
I wish you could just tell me everything at this point.
Sorry, can't do. It's for your own good. Unless... No, never mind.
I'm even more curious now.
Don't be. Life is better without knowing the truth sometimes.
I mean, if you weren't going to tell him the truth, why say the word core at all? It's like you're just trying to get him interested in what's going on. Come on, cleaner.
Yeah. Are those people really back? No, it can't be the same. But their thinking is the worst I've seen. They won't be allowed to waste any more cores. Man, you've got to get that spot done. I swear to God, if he doesn't do that single spot. I mean, at least on the entrance hall he got 2 done.
I've been thinking a bit.
Yes?
Jess was pretty obsessed with the Void before she got sick.
Oh?
I remember her storing all of her data in a yellow notebook. If you ever see it, I
hope I haven't thrown it away the previous days.
Me too.
Okay, come on. He's not gonna do it, is he? He 100% is not gonna get that single spot done. Why would she research that? Wasn't she a history teacher?
She said it was personal. But you know what? If you can keep your secrets, I'll keep mine.
Playing this game now.
Aren't you also curious with this?
How about a deal?
I'm all ears.
I'll tell you some of it if we find that yellow notebook and I can read it. If Jess did her job well, I'll comment it.
Sure? Now I really need to focus on finding it then.
Me too. I want to see what she found out.
I mean, let's face it. Daniel, you're not gonna find it. Are you gonna do this one?
Here you come on, Daniel.
You are not keeping your agreement.
Okay. He's so utterly useless.
You don't do anything.
Final one, and no notebook.
But we still have part of this room to do, I'd say.
You'd be right. I can finally see the kitchen. Hey. And
the hallway.
This must have been a nice house, huh?
We've spent a lot of good time in here. I wish I could recall them more. I thought it was normal at the time.
They still make for some nice memories, right?
I guess. I did wonder where it was.
What is that? A picture?
Yeah. She loved this one with her whole heart.
She just looks stunning in a wedding dress. I had no idea she was married.
Have you not seen her in a while?
No. Ages, to be fair.
They were married for a bit, as they started dating during their first uni year.
Was he an okay guy?
Martin was cool, yeah. You don't think that Jess would have picked a bad one, do you?
I knew she had a solid head on her shoulders, but making a mistake is only human.
Right, I wasn't part of the couple, but I can vouch for them. She always looked so happy when they were together.
That's good.
You know, I've always hoped to find a romance as nice as hers. But I do wonder what she would have said had she known about us two not knowing each other in this way.
That's an impossible question. I have no idea how she was with you. And you don't know what she was to me. We're both missing half an answer, or more.
Right.
Instead of wasting energy on that, how about you extract the core? This time, I'll be keeping it though.
Huh? How would I do that?
You're holding the picture. Can't you feel anything?
No.
Hold the photo with me, will you?
Alright.
Now, let's see. You're sick, Daniel.
Don't joke about that.
I'm not. Your core doesn't lie.
What? I'm fine though. I'm totally fine.
Nonsense. Only two kinds of people can see cores. Those like me, which you are not, and sick people. You cannot lie to me, unfortunately. Not anymore.
You... Stop with the bluff already.
I don't care what you are, but you better come to terms with it. Aren't the bells ringing, Daniel?
I'm not sick.
Good grief. I know that common people get very upset about it, but it's not as if he could run away from this.
I'm sick, Daniel. What? No, that can't be right. Jess! It looks like this is it. I'm sorry. I promised you so many things I won't be able to keep. We still don't know if it's true or not. How about we go see a doctor? They're all overworked. Besides, I can hear the bells already. They're calling for me, you see. How can you be so calm? It might sound silly, but I feel like Martin is also calling for me, wherever those bells are. Maybe I don't need to be sad, do I? What do the bells sound like, Mum? Huh? Like the most beautiful sound I've ever heard. I'm not sure I understand. Dad said they were like normal church bells. How to say it? When I hear them, I feel like I'm at peace. Like everything will be alright. Aren't you scared of hearing them? After all, it means that... Oh, my poor boy. Everything will be alright. If such beautiful sounds exist, then perhaps death isn't too bad. Mom!
The day after. Hey,
It's rare for you to be late.
I had a good reason.
Are we going to clean?
Not yet, no. How about we chill here for a bit? Isn't the weather nice?
If you say so.
I just hope none of the other neighbors are left, or will see us as two weirdos.
I haven't heard anyone around.
Good. I've got you something.
Huh? This is... How did you do it? I couldn't find this drink ever since people stocked up on anything.
I have my means. You enjoy it, okay?
Thank you.
Feeling a bit better?
It's incredible how such a small thing can make a big difference. Although nothing has changed.
I can't change the world, or how things are, but I can get you a can of that. I remember you complaining about not finding one for ages one night.
That's surprisingly sweet of you.
My memory is very unreliable and hazy. I'm glad I managed to put it to good use.
Can I ask why you've gone through all of this trouble? It can't have been easy.
Huh? Oh, well, I suppose I didn't behave in the best way either yesterday. And you look pretty scared.
Scared? I am.
Will you talk to me about it? No pressure.
I only really have one thing to say.
Do it then.
I'm sick. Yeah,
Smiling death?
very probably.
How far along?
I can hear those awful bows very far away. And I can see the eye.
Only one?
Yeah,
That's not too bad.
there's no cure, so it could hardly be worse.
Is it that scary? Dying?
Don't you feel anything when thinking about the final outcome of your life?
No. I was raised in a very particular way, and I believe in it with my whole heart.
Mind sharing it then? I could use some help.
From my point of view, you being chosen by the smiling death is a good thing. Or should I call it the void?
I'm not following. This thing is killing people faster than anything else. How can it be good?
It's not the present that's the best part. It's the future. This is for the future.
So I should just accept my fate for a future I have no idea about?
Whether you accept it or not, it won't make a difference. You will be given a choice. I can give it to you at least. So pick whichever suits you best.
I just want this all to stop. I want to be back to how things were.
That is not one of the two choices.
Then they're all wrong.
I wouldn't say that. I would prefer being in your situation rather than mine. If I had to pick,
You'd rather be sick.
yes.
I don't understand anything anymore. And how did I even get it? Is it because I stayed my parents in jest when they were sick?
No, it has no correlation. There isn't a specific way for it to happen. It just depends on how much your core can endure the corrosion.
My core. So I have one.
Humans do, yes. So,
What do I do now? Me and my core.
nothing. You wait.
And then die?
No. Death is not the end. It never is.
You see the cause. Are you sick as well, or something like that?
I can't be sick. Not like that. Focus on me, will you?
How?
You noticed, right?
You have no core.
It's just how it is.
Are you a special entity?
No, I just never grew one. It can happen. I do hear the bows, though, and I can see the eyes. They won't take me, though. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, stick with me.
Can you save me?
I lack that power, but I can save something through this job of mine. Still, I can make your core calm down a bit. Make it last for longer. It's something if you're so determined to keep on living.
Why are you doing this for me?
My job is always to clean up after the smiling death has taken someone. But I've seen people who were important to me taken away as well. Even Jess in the end. So if I can make it less harrowing for someone, even just one person, I will. You know, I'm not like everyone else. You can see it. Thus, I can come out of my hiding spot a bit more.
I'm pretty grateful then.
Just remember that we can't stop what's happening. But there's also no need to fear your own death. When all this will be over, I'll clean, if you'll have me to.
Will you?
Yes, if that is your wish.
I might appreciate it.
Good. As for your choices up ahead, you still have time. So no panic, Daniel. Everything will be alright.
I might start believing you at some point.
You could. But today is enough talk about the future. We still have a mission for someone who is on the next stage already.
Right. I will do my best.
That's the spirit.
For as long as I'm alive, I won't give up. I promise.
I'm just glad if I can see you in a better shape.
I totally forgot I broke the picture frame. How could I have done that?
Huh? Oh, no worries. It's all right there.
You fixed it?
Felt the need to. You assured me he was a good husband, right?
Yeah.
And I'm satisfied with it.
You truly are much sweeter than you want to let on.
Don't give me too much credit. Let's focus on the task at hand instead, shall we?
Alright.
Okay. I still know you're not gonna do anything today. There we go. Just gonna get this all done. We're gonna finish the living room today.
You went through all of that trouble for her.
It's nothing. Have you never fixed something?
I did, but this was a bit different. It's not as if Jess needed it anymore. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy about it.
Her core was inside it, so it must have been dear to her. I suppose it's enough. One day every object is bound to be without an owner anyway.
Right.
Oh, okay, we might be actually finishing this entire living room today then. Here we go. I might as well get rid of the one in front of him, right? He's clearly not gonna do it. This living room is starting to come together. It's almost a shame I'm not here to refurbish it. But who could even live here? Okay, let's get this done. There we go. You can just continue to stand there. No problemo. Okay, here we are. I'm still looking for our next core bit, right?
I wonder about where my core will go.
A book?
Surely. Can it go with someone?
Like attach itself to someone.
Yeah.
I've never seen one do that. Cores usually don't stay if the owner didn't die from the smiling death.
Huh? Why?
It's just the way they are made.
Where do they go then?
Don't you want to know? Technically, nowhere.
I'm pretty confused yet again.
You're sick, so you don't have to wonder. Only one ending for you. But I don't think you can choose where your core will stay.
It doesn't look like it can go too far away from where you've died, can it?
No, that's the point. Can't really say much else, I apologize.
As expected. You look pretty knowledgeable, huh? Then can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
Why do people smile when they die? When they get this disease?
Isn't it because they're happy?
Happy? I remember my mother being pretty happy to hear those vows near the end.
You'll be happy as well.
I hope so at this point.
Okay. So clearly the vows do something in like a psychological point, right? To make them happy about hearing them. Hello there, little one.
Huh?
Would you look at that?
You found it!
I'd say it found me. We're almost done, so I'll tidy up before reading it, okay?
Of course. I have no idea how much she could uncover either, so I'm excited.
Let's see. The Void is the name of the terrorist group who is responsible for the heinous attacks, such as the St. Angel Street one. It is unknown how they came about, and most of its members' identities are hidden as well. They claimed they were killing people to offer them to the Void, and nothing else much. The only members who were caught had been regular people with no criminal past, and they were all suffering from an advanced stage of smiling death. One day, they all vanished into nothingness, leading to a lot of speculation. Oh, she profiled every known member. Such a diligent detective.
Is this what you wanted?
No, this is all basic stuff. You could probably find it by digging a few hours. But there seems to be more.
As expected from Jess. She was pretty thorough even for the smallest things for her class.
I'll be the judge of that then. Yet, the mention of a group of people related to the Void appears many times before the specific group showed up. I could find traces of it in a group suicide of over 200 years ago, or in front of tombs from 500 years ago on their inscriptions. Before that, it's very hard to find anything. Whatever this Void is very secretive. There are plenty of small references to people connected to concepts similar to Void, as I've seen some mentions of the null, the emptiness, or even the space while digging through files about different suicides, murders, or gruesome events. The only instances where it was mentioned in places that weren't crime scenes was on the aforementioned tombs or in some family sayings. Some people even called them the Invisible Ones, which prompted me to find more clues about such a seemingly huge network. That's when I realized something was wrong. The men I saw had uniforms and looked organized, nothing like the terrorist group we had to deal with. I'm missing something, but it's shrouded in mystery behind one of the vaguest names I've ever come across. Could there be more than one? What is the Void of theirs?
So, it wasn't the only small group whose attacks we experienced?
Oh no, indeed. The Void is a bit of inside everyone.
Was Jess on the right track?
I'd say she got sidetracked too much. You see, the Void is something else entirely.
What? Like what then?
People who swore loyalty to it probably had it engraved somewhere. But as for the groups of people who hurt others, they could only understand a fragment of the Void, and as such they went mad.
So, were all the deaths for nothing? Jess said they used them as offerings.
The offerings are no good. They're a complete waste of time and lives. But they all disappeared, right? Be it now or in the past, they all died.
How can you be so sure?
To grasp the Void, they must have been in contact with it. So, they have to have the smiling death. So advanced it drove them crazy when they tried grasping it. All they could understand was that they had to offer cause, and murder is all they could find. Too bad, it doesn't work that way.
So this disease has existed before?
On a small scale, it's possible, if you get close enough to the truth.
You collect cores,
We do, but mine go to their destination.
which would be,
The void, for now.
just like Jess. I'm missing something, aren't I? What even is this religion of yours?
It's not a religion, it's the truth. Huge difference there.
I'm afraid of asking, but who are you?
I'm just a cleaner.
Who do you work for?
The void. I shouldn't be saying all of this, but I promised, right?
And you have any sort of relationship with the terrorists?
Oh dear, no. They stole our name, but we have nothing in common. Jess got it wrong, partially as well. The void is us, always has been, not them. We just try our best not to be noticed.
So that's why they called you the Invisibles.
I'd say yes. It's just a lowly cleaner. So don't expect too much from me.
But what is it? The thing you're a part of?
Maybe you can call us an organization. We're bigger than you could ever imagine, and older than you could ever guess. Which is why you don't bring much attention to ourselves, except for when someone uses our same name in flashy displays of violence.
But you both have the same idea of offering cause to something.
Yes, but make no mistake, our cause go to her. Theirs, they don't. Our rituals are needed for that. That is our purpose, our existence itself. We don't follow any human creation, nation, or purpose. Now, the time is ripe. We've been waiting ever since our creation for this.
You mean the decimation?
Yes, we were created for this, guided by her hand.
You didn't cause this all, did you?
No, our existence is to wait and collect when we can, nothing else.
Don't you find it sad, seeing everyone die for unknown reasons?
It is, but we know what comes after. So I'm not scared, and I know people will be happier in the future. This is necessary hardship, unfortunately.
So, are we just cause to collect to you all?
No, we understand. I told you before, I lost people dear to me as well. But that's why I want as many people's cause to be properly offered as possible. It's the only thing left for them.
Can you do anything to stop the decimation?
No, it's far beyond our power. Besides, you could see us as perhaps like the military? We train in the shadows, but we're only needed when the time comes. Just like a soldier cannot choose if a war will rage, we cannot choose when the decimation happens.
How can you be so sure that your friends aren't also killing people for your cause? Is it simply because they'd waste that cause?
Nobody forces you to join. Why would they do that? Would you get hired somewhere just to do the opposite of what they expect?
So, you're saying anyone can be a part of the Void?
Not exactly. People without cause would be preferable, since we cannot die from smiling death. What good would we be otherwise, when we're tasked to collect cause while the world is ending?
So, the whole organization is made of people who cannot die from this.
We have some normal people, but you'd need a very strong recommendation to be taken in with the core. Still, my boss has one. Her parents were part of the Void before she was born, so they accepted her.
It still feels pretty shady.
I'm not asking you to trust us. After all, our role will be forgotten anyway.
Huh?
Both dead people and newborns won't tell our tale, will they?
I guess. It's just too bad Jess isn't here to discuss this as well. She must have some more leads.
Right. Look at this. She even got our motto.
You have one?
I'm not sure what to call it. She says she got it from one of the graves, but shame on the person who was gaudy enough to share it with the world.
What is it then?
Curious?
Might as well dig deeper. I want to know why I have to die, if you'll excuse my frankness.
I understand. The fact that I'm telling you all this is also connected to the fact that you're sick.
So I can't divulge it.
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't be allowed anyway. I won't lie. Still, who can you tell the truth to? It was far more dangerous when newspapers and plenty of medias were still around and functioning properly.
You get a point. And that also means you're adamant that the world is ending. No magical recover or miraculous vaccine, is there?
The world will be fine. Humans, not so much, for a little bit.
Then what?
I cannot tell, not this much. What if your core changes based on how much you know? I won't risk that. This is for your own good.
Just tell me the motto, yes?
Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
No, I appreciate it, I promise. I'm just a bit shaken. It's a lot to take in.
It must be. The void speaks, the void calls. It beckons all who have it within.
Quite ominous. You know, who said everyone has it, right?
Yes, but this is a bit different. And she got it wrong.
She did?
Yeah. It's also longer.
Will you tell me?
Actually, you'll hear it eventually.
Oh.
Give it some time. Now, your turn. You promised to tell me why Jess was looking into this. She mentioned a memory of hers in this notebook.
I'm not her, so I'm missing some key parts, but she told me they took her brother away.
Her what?
Her brother. If you know Jess, then you know that Jess had no brother. Huh?
So, that's the end of this conversation.
You can't be serious.
I said enough, didn't I?
You always get what you want, don't you? Fine. Have it your way then.
You'll be a butterfly as well one day, like the one in the book. Why?
So you can fly far away from him and be free. Don't you want that? Still not much of a talker. You could make lots of friends.
I don't need them.
Everyone does. You also do. Never listening to me, are you? You will see. You can't be alone forever.
You're here. I'm not alone.
What if I'm not here anymore one day?
Then I'll be alone. I have Evie. That's all that matters. Who cares about that guy? I could pick up anyone any night, and they would be less troublesome. Such a loud mouth for someone who knows nothing.
Hey. Alright, this is how it's going to be, huh?
Let's just work.
Roger that.
Oh, okay, that one's new. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna get through all of this. The good news is we've nearly finished the living room. Good thing this part is almost done. The rest of the house should take less time. Then I'm out. Of everything.
Okay, no point leaving that one.
X, Z, right, left. Ah, Bowie. I was so close. Did anything fun yesterday night?
Huh? Not really. Why?
Just asking.
Are you saying that just so I ask you back?
Maybe.
So, what did you do yesterday night?
Oh, you know, There's a new guy at the bar. He's pretty handsome and well off. Got me a few drinks. He has his own funeral parlor of all that.
Cool. You guys can bully people together. It's perfect.
Jealous much?
No. How old are you, remind me? Playing games like school children.
How dare you?
Quit it, will you? I didn't do anything wrong. Besides, date whoever you want, Corliss boy. He's going to die as well, isn't he?
Everyone with a cool will, yes.
So, have fun before it's over.
I mean, we did kind of bring that up. I mean, we essentially told him to ask us where we'd been. Clearly, we want him to know. I thought he liked me. At least more than this. Oh, what's wrong with me, though? I shouldn't have picked the same guy more than once. Is it because I don't have a core, or... No. I can never understand humans. I mean, he wasn't even mad at us before we started being a bit, boogery to him. You clearly don't understand humans. I mean, you did make a point of whooping in his face that we were with someone else.
Hey, there's something here.
Old newspaper articles.
Read them, will you?
Sure. 16-year-old teen missing for 14 years found alive in sealed attic. This is... Why are you showing me this?
A missing teen has been found in his adoptive parents' attic after his younger sister called the police. Sounds familiar?
Why would it?
I'll keep going then. Mrs. Jess Blackwell, 14, called the police after finally mustering the courage to help her brother out after years of abuse.
Another one?
Found teen mysteriously disappears a day after being found.
That's quite enough. What is it that you want?
The truth, to be honest.
What truth?
Jess spent her whole life looking for her brother. Are you him?
Are you pointing at me with just a few articles as a source? There's no picture nor nothing else.
I have 3 main arguments, actually.
Yes?
You being him is already quite telling.
Can't I just be her friend?
Her friend that I've never heard of? A bit unlikely.
How can you be sure that you know everything about Jess?
I cannot. That much is fair. But Jess was adamant the Void had taken her brother. And you're part of it.
So? Lots of guys in such a big organization. What's your final argument?
She once told me her brother had a huge scar on his face.
Coincidence?
This is starting to be a lot of coincidences. Look, you don't want to be called her brother. Seeing your past, I can understand. I just wish for an answer.
Why are you even asking at this point, if you're so convinced about your own theory?
Don't be so difficult all the time, please.
I don't want to talk about this.
Okay. It's your right.
I'm only here to do my job.
We're almost done then.
Yes. Good thing. Okay. What? Is that... Oh, I'm running out of time. That's what's going on. Okay. I was going to say, I was pretty sure I was clicking the right buttons. And then that's the last one. There we go. Now we've just got the kitchen and then the hall to the bedroom, right? Why was Jess keeping VHS in here?
Oh, you found one. There should be plenty more around.
But why?
Well, she used to say that her brother loved them. So she wanted to give them to him when they'd have met again.
You're lying.
I'm not. I don't know too much, but she'd keep a lot of stuff to herself. She used to say that we'd have all the time in the world when she'd have found him again.
Jess
okay?
I hate this! I hate this so much!
Are you okay?
I'm not.
Come here for a second, will you? You truly are something. But you must have been through a lot. That much I understand. It was tough, wasn't it?
Daniel?
Let's go outside for a second, okay? This isn't the right place with this mess.
Yeah.
Feeling a bit better?
I suppose.
Still holding that VHS,
I'm grateful.
Oh?
She thought about me, even though we barely knew each other.
So you're... Actually, I'll let you tell me what you want to be considered as.
If you're asking me if I was the guy in that attic, sure, that was me. But me being Jess's brother or not, I don't want to debate that. I don't hold the answer either.
I see. I'm sorry. I should have imagined it based on your past.
No, I'm the one who has to apologize. I'm not very good with people for starters because of my upbringing. Not many people to talk to up in the attic.
No, that was an awful thing that happened. I understand.
Still, I'd be lying if I didn't recognize that I'm at fault. My past can't justify all my actions.
Let's just start over, shall we?
Huh? Like what?
No more cold shoulder treatment, yes? If I overstep something, you tell me, and same here. How about that?
Alright. You're far too kind. Even though I'm making you waste your precious time with someone like me.
Don't remind me all the time that I'm dying, please.
Sorry.
I'm fine, until it gets worse. I'm not sick, okay?
Sure.
Good. May I ask one question, though? Then I'll stop with this.
Go ahead.
Why the attic? I mean, Jess always said her parents must have been crazy. And we never got an answer. It always bothered me. How could someone do such a thing to a child?
Well, her father once told me that they had adopted me because they couldn't have children. But less than 2 years later, they had Jess. So I wasn't needed anymore. That's as much as I know.
So it's even worse than I thought.
They paid for their actions. It's done. If I start thinking about it all over, I'll never let go.
That's not a bad perspective.
And I owe them something.
Like what?
My lack of a core. I never grew one in that attic.
So you grow it. You aren't born with it.
Children usually grow one in no time, if raised normally. But by that I mean that they need human interactions and will grow naturally just like them.
Does this mean that cores are connected to our relationships with others?
I think so, yes. Which is why they stay attached to objects with strong memories.
This is quite interesting. Can't you grow one after you're an adult?
I've never heard of that happening. Your core feeds on your emotions until it becomes a vital part of you when you're all grown up. Technically, it's already very vital after a few months only, which is why not even children were spared from the smiling death.
When did they adopt you?
I think I was less than a year old, from what I could gather.
Wasn't that enough time to grow one?
Usually it is. Mine either was defective from the start, or shrunk into nothingness when I was cut from the world. I know the higher ups were surprised as well.
You mean the people from the void?
Yes.
Jess was right then. When you disappeared, they were the ones who took you.
Yes, if you say it like this. When they hear about found children, they always come to check if they have a core or not. If they don't have one like me, we're given a choice.
Which would be?
Working for them.
Is it good?
It was the best thing ever for me. They hospitalized me for a bit, helped me out, caught me up on everything I'd missed. I didn't know many words, or how society worked when I was found, and they gave me a place where to sleep, eat and learn. It's not bad for children with no one, is it?
No downside?
Not that I know of. I'm pretty happy I accepted. I have a job and a reason to be.
I see. And that's how you adhere to their principles?
They never lied to me about their promises, so I trust them. Besides, even people who don't believe in cause or other stuff change their minds when they're taught how to see them. You can't not believe something right in front of you, can you?
Indeed. I don't doubt about them now. Thanks for telling me all of this. I know it must take quite a bit to open up.
I usually avoid talking about anything personal because it's a hassle. But this doesn't feel bad.
I'm glad.
So, you must know my name.
Nope, I don't. It wasn't leaked since you were a minor, and Jess always refused to call you with anything with your adopted name. She said she wanted to know which one you were using nowadays.
Ah, I see.
Do you have a new one?
Well, the funny thing is that I'm not sure where my name comes from. Her parents didn't call me much anyway, and I have no need for a name in the void. Nobody does.
Do you have numbers?
Yeah, if we found out something, nothing gets out of hand. So my name... I simply remember her parents using it from time to time.
Do you still want me to guess it?
Please do.
I will then.
Now I feel pretty tired.
I can take care of the trash bags and all that.
You can?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Are you going home?
I'm not in the mood to go out.
Not going to see your new friend?
Oh,
Sorry, I'm just teasing.
you're...
Free to do as you please.
I just got his drinks and ran away. I doubt he'll want to see me again anyway.
Really?
You know, he's not my little blonde boy who listens to me even when I throw a terrible tantrum.
So, I'm yours?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Wanna hang out for a bit though? I don't have any fancy stuff at my house, so you know it by now. But a couch and the coffee can all be all yours.
I need to find a VCR. Then we can watch all of Jess's VHSs.
Ah, yes. That would be great.
But for now, I might accept the couch offer. Is there any fluffy blankets?
I can get you one, yes.
Good. Will you read me something?
If you want.
Please.
Yes then. We have a plan for tonight, I'd say.
I'm pretty excited.
Let me finish the living room then.
Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoyed that playthrough of the first part of the cleaner. I'm not convinced I quite trust the Void organization. The supposedly good one. I don't know, there just seems something a little bit sketchy to me. If you're looking for something else to watch, then why not check out my playthrough of the Doomsday Clock for more apocalyptic stories. And if you enjoyed your time here, I would greatly appreciate if you subscribe to this channel. And as always, I have a spooky day and I'll catch you next time, guys.